Hello, I'm Dorothy Hunter, and I'm going to talk about a work of mine that was in Golden Thread's first Dissolving Histories exhibition at the end of 2017. The piece is an installation called The Appropriate Changes Having Been Made, and the concept behind this work has actually come to echo how I've had to think about representing installation in a completely new format such as this, and what happens in exhibiting gallery-specific work online. So I was thinking a lot about the term mutatis mutandis at the time I was making this work, which can be roughly translated into the necessary changes having been made. It's a Latin term that's often used in legal matters, but is bled out as a general linguistic device elsewhere. It's used when two situations are brought together in a discussion, but they are not analogous, and it is through using this term that amendments are imagined in order for a larger point to be made off the back of this alignment. As a preemptive device applied to relatively minor details, it's always situated between two defined states, but is invoking a quiet, non-specific action in the reader or listener. I became interested in the implications of this phrase as a device, particularly as there's a value judgment present when thinking of what is or isn't necessary or appropriate, in what direction to change, and what are the qualities that would potentially make two things that remain different nonetheless analogous. The installation is a material and digital montage in the space, made of off-centre translations of speculative and retrospective information, like anticipations for the future or remnants of past things, which become unstuck in this translation and their interrelation in the gallery. Often these draw from overwritings of the animal and mineral world, which have become imbued with ideological value. When a symbol or apparatus comes out of its intended use or is appropriated for other means, and it becomes something more unfinished and temporary, it rubs up against being present and on display in the mechanism of the gallery. This installation groups together translations of things like a climbing frame from a particularly unsettling scene in The Birds, an unspecified artifact of the Humboldt Forum in Berlin of a wingless eagle, filmed printed material of digital renderings and workshop floor reflections for large-scale bomb-proof facade production, impossible geological formations printed on adhesive vinyl, alongside appropriated things like an edited found GIF and a website that's poorly Google translated from Russian that a layperson made that's theorising the creation of the antediluvian world. In the gallery, these elements together don't have much agency as individual things. Instead, they're just adjacent to more concrete states. To me, they're like a collection of informational offcuts, and they don't have this quality of adding up to any cohesive whole. Instead, they're pretty unsatisfying to experience, on an informational level at least. Something actively being on display tends to have this weird nervous energy as something temporary, and also when it's in relation to other work in a group show, for example. Often when you're in a gallery, you just have this propulsion to get to the end, in order to have conclusion and the possibility of a whole image and retrospect. When I was asked to take part in the online presentation, I at first felt this work needed to be adapted in some way, to work with how atomised a collection of documentation photos and digital files can be, particularly when dealing with something like installation, which is so spatial. But after working with that and thinking about it, I found that this awkwardness isn't something I want to try to mitigate, as the encounter is always misaligned. And I'm actually into this flattening and frustrating the work further in an online presentation. So thanks to the Golden Thread for this chance to revisit the work and think about this further and maybe trouble it a little bit more.